What's going on, guys? My name is Violent and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make overlays like FaZe and OpTic and all the major gamers and clans and whatnot. So basically I'm going to be using Photoshop. You could probably use other things, but this is my favorite. You can get the 30-day trial, or you can buy the Adobe Creative Cloud, or you can just find any other way of getting it. You know, obviously there's illegal ways, there's legal ways, whichever you choose, that's up to you. I do not approve or disapprove of any of the options. It's up to you. Everyone has their own right to choose. So basically, I'm going to go File, New, and then I'm going to go on my width and height. I've got custom preset. So basically, if you're doing a 1080p video, you want it to be 1920 or 1920 and 1080 height or 1080p. And then if you're doing 720p or 720p, you want it to be 1280 by 720. But I'm going to be doing a 1080p today, and I don't think anyone else will be doing any less, and if you are, then I wouldn't recommend it, but it's up to you. Just find the ratios on the internet. So there we've got 1920 by 1080. We'll get this. So you want to go down to the bottom left and click on your rectangle tool, and then spread it across the top in Photoshop like that. And then you want to go up to fill. Well, actually you don't even need to yet. Just leave it whatever color you want. Make sure you don't have stroke on. We don't really want this, or else you get like weird bars, which I don't particularly want, but we can do it later. So get rid of stroke. And then you've got your bar. So you want to go over to your layers, go on to background, click it, and click delete. And then you've just got this. That creates the transparent background where your video is going to go. So then you want to right click on rectangle 1 and go duplicate. Okay. Then you've got your second rectangle. Bring it down a little bit so you can see it. And then just transform tools. Make sure show transform tools is on. And then just make it pretty short like that. Like that. And then find the center. Sort of like that. And just bring it up to there. If you don't have the smart guides on, I'm pretty sure you can turn them on using like rulers and snap and all that. And it'll make it easy to find the center. Like, there's the center for me, and then it lets me put it halfway up as well, which is perfect. Then press enter, and then you've got that done. So then what I do is I just click this select tool, so then it takes us off of everything. Then you want to right click rectangle 1 copy, duplicate layer, okay, and then you've got this. You want to click down below it, just below here or above here, or the left or to the right, but it's up to you. Click down here, just single click, and then it'll bring up this bar. You want to go onto this one, to the triangle, that's the angle bar, and put in 45 degrees, or just 45. It'll do that. You can change the degrees to suit you, but I'm doing 45 just for simplicity. And then you just got to sort of drag it up and make it snap to the edge of that. If it's not in properly, you can select like that, and then just use the key, like the arrow keys, to suit you like that, as I've done. And then you want to duplicate that, bring it down to here, get the angle tool back up, and then I think it's 90 degrees to get it the opposite side, like that. And then drag it up here, put it in the line, check if it's right. I want a little bit of the left. No, I don't. I want it to the right. There. So that's pretty perfect, I'm going to say. Let me have a look close up. Control and plus is to zoom in really easily. Scrolling up. See, it's not perfect. It's not snapping great. So then you just got to fine tune it a little bit. I'm going to go back to this one. Put it like that. There we go. So now we've got this. There's the start. And then select everything by control and then left clicking them all. Right click them, and then you can group from layers or you can link layers, but I'm going to merge shapes to make one shape, which is this, which you get. And then, so we've got this. You want to right click onto rectangle 1 copy, or whatever it is. You should have one layer now. Blending options, and then go on to stroke. Tick that box and then click on the word. It'll bring you to this page, and then you've got to choose how big you want your stroke. I'm going to choose around 3 pixels there. It's just so I get a nice little black outline, but I'm going to change the color to white. Because you got to remember that when you have the game on, it's going to have the game behind it, and white's a pretty safe way to go, I'd definitely say. So then you want to go on to gradient overlay. I'd highly recommend a gradient. Colors just really don't do it. It looks very unprofessional. Obviously some people do, and you've got to be extremely skilled to get away with it, and I'm not. So I'd go on to gradient overlay and then select it, and then I get onto here. Then you want to go gradient and click on this box. It'll bring up the presets. The presets are okay, they're not great. That one's not too bad. I mean, it's pretty weird. You can get rainbows and all that crap. That one's alright. That's pretty nice, actually. But basically, what you want to do, you can play around with this yourself. You want to click on, you just select any, like this one, say. And then click on the bottom left one. Choose a color. I'm going to choose like a nice light blue-ish, like around here. And then I'm going to select this one down here and choose maybe a black, not a red. Why the hell is it red? God knows. Actually, change it to this one, because it's got the red in the background, hasn't it? So then get a nice blue, then change this one to a different color. I'm going to choose, not green, I'm going to choose black. Gives it a dark and fade out type idea. You can drag these along to fit. I don't even think it's doing anything. No, it's not. You can drag this along to change it as you want. Drag this along to change it as you want. Make it lighter, make it darker. I'm going to leave them both like that because I like it. So then we've got this. This is how far we've came. So mine might be pretty small. So if you want it bigger, obviously you can just drag it out, move it up. That's huge. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, what have I done? Shit. Okay, there. So you can drag it out and as you please, make it slightly larger and whatnot. Obviously do exactly the same as what I've done, except just change the sizes around. So I'm going to leave it like this because I like to have a lot of the screen on show. I don't like it when there's too much blocked. So then we've got this. You want to go onto the text tool down here, and then just sort of, it comes up this, type in whatever you want. I'm going to put violent, then put it over here, just drag it. You can select it and then do it again, and then it should have the smart tools and shit like that right in the middle. Violent, choose how you want it. You right click, blending options, give it a nice stroke maybe, you know. Ooh, looks so good, you know, like that. Maybe give it a shadow, just play around. I learned how to use Photoshop just by playing with it. I'm going to leave it normal though. You can change the color by selecting the text. Oops. You can also change the font. I use Bebas Ne. You can change the color by doing that and change it to whatever you like. I'd recommend never going with a primary color like that or whatever, because sometimes they can just look way too like paint. So I'd definitely go with a nice blue. If you go for the same color, actually, like say you can't really see that very well, so then I'm going to have that anyway. Then right click on the layer, blending options, stroke, and then change it to perhaps just one, put it on white, and you can see it again. But it's up to you what you want to do. I'm going to leave it as it was, like that. And then you can sort of put it on, what you can put, I've got not so violent for my Twitter and Instagram. Put it on, make it smaller, like that. Is that good? Yep. And then select it like that and just move it down as you see fit. Do it again. I'm just going to duplicate it because I've got the same name for my Twitter and Instagram. Like that. Obviously there's loads of different ways you can make overlays and different styles of overlays, but this is my favorite one. If you want what's it called, a face cam box, then you just sort of do that. You've got yourself a face cam box. Obviously you can make it certain pixels, like the same ratio for like 360p or 480 or whatever it is, but I don't really have it in my head right now. It's something like 360 by 128 or some shit like that, and then that'll be all perfect ratio. But that's obviously not, but just for demonstration purposes, say you wanted that, it's a bit big. There's your face cam. And then right click on the rectangle one copy, this thing, the big blue one. Right click on it, you can name them to make it easier, or you can leave them. I usually leave them because I'm lazy. Copy layer style. And then right click back to your face cam rectangle. Paste layer style. Okay, that looks stupid. Don't paste layer style. Just make that whatever colour you want. You can leave it like that actually. And then just put your face cam over the top using Sony Vegas, which I'll make a video for also if people want it. But if you don't, then I'm sure you can find one on the internet somewhere. And then you've got that. But I'm going to leave that out. Okay, what the hell have I done? Oops, clicked the wrong button. You can make the rectangle different opacities depending on what you want using that. But it's up to you. I'm going to leave mine full. And then that's basically what you've got. You can go onto the internet and then go Twitter. Oops, didn't even type. Twitter icon. And then wherever pictures are, images. Get a Twitter icon. Make sure that you get a one that you're allowed to use. I'm not going to check because I'm not going to really use this for educational purposes. Oops, I had one. Shit, come back. Copy it. You can obviously copy inspired, but that's what I'm going to do, and it's not perfect because that spike's there. But if you've got more time to look, then get one. If this happens, you just want to resize it a little bit just for now. Then click over here to your magic wand tool. This is what it's called, magic wand tool. Click on the background and then click delete. Background delete, background delete, background delete. And then bam, you've got yourself a Twitter logo with a nice like backgroundless background. Make it tiny. Drag it. Okay, that didn't even drag it. Drag it over. Make it even smaller because I have a really tiny overlay here. And then there you go, you've got your Twitter. You can do the same with Instagram, and then bam, you've got yourself an overlay. So I forgot to add, guys, just checking that I'm recording. Yes, I am. Forgot to add, just to finish, file, save as, choose what you want. I'm gonna say, you can save it as a Photoshop file, but you want to go down to PNG because that's a transparent one, and then save it as overlay because yes, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I use non because it minimizes any quality loss, non-compression. Okay, there you've got it. Then you just want to drag it on top of the video in Sony Vegas or whatever you use, and then you've got it. Now I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like in-game. So this is in-game. I've just joined. I'm already losing 0 to 11. Great. So yeah, this is what the overlay looks like in-game. I haven't looked at it myself yet. I'm just sort of pretending that it's on screen, even though I'm going to have to add it after the video like everyone else. But this is the idea anyway. So got all my shit on the top, my Twitter, my Instagram. So please like the video if it helped you out. Obviously I did it quite fast, I'm sorry, but it's a moderately long topic in a short amount of time. I'll try to do my best, my first ever tutorial. So please like, subscribe, favourite if you like it, comment on how I can improve, or if you've got any questions, and I'll try my best to answer all of them. Oh shit. Answer all of them for you, and I guess that's it. Also, if you subscribe to me and then send me a message or comment on this video, I'll make the overlay for you and save you the hassle. Or you can just tweet me and I'll definitely get it done quicker than I would on a comment, but I'll try my best. I'm more than happy to do it. I can make them particular styles or whatever you want. Not first, that was terrible. I'm doing really bad, but yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope you have a delicious day. Bye guys.